Alright, I was going to do this much earlier today, but I didn't sleep last night, so I then decided to sleep during the day after I came home from university, and so that's why we're doing it like 3 a.m. That's essentially the reason. So I've not actually eaten in the last 32 hours, I think. 32 hours, 33 hours, something like that. Regardless, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 16. I think I'll end it after episode 17. I think we're going to do 2 more episodes, and I'll end it after episode 17. Anyway, we're going to, as always, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, somebody's being tortured. I can only guess who. Reveal thy identity. That is definitely, yeah. Yeah. He just said he would talk. Just kill me. What? He just said he was gonna talk. Let him actually just talk. Of course, we're not seeing what he's actually saying. That must be weird. Wait to die. How would that feel like? I'm trying to imagine right now. Like if somebody put. Maybe I can phase through my. No, that doesn't work. I'm not the Flash. but how would that feel like? You know, you always see that kind of thing in anime, like people's heart getting crushed, but you never really think, how does that actually feel like? How would that actually work? No, it's not work, but how would that? I don't know. It's an interesting way to go. I think it's a really interesting way to go. There are certainly worse ways to die. Having somebody put a hand through your chest and killing you by crushing your heart. I feel like there's worse ways to go, although I can't really think of anything. I would assume psychological fear would also play into the pain. True. Alrighty-o. What episode were we on? Well, okay. Just as I was about to leave reading the chat, I think we're on episode 16. Is that yeah, that's her younger. Or is that perhaps her daughter? No, I think that's her self. Okay. Stop, please, please, I beg you, stop. See, that's what I mean. Like the scene with her in it, right? I liked it. I liked it until they mentioned him. I know. I'm raging too much. I know that. I know that. I already see that coming. I just feel like she's betraying what she's supposed to be. His hand is turning. I think he's dying. Okay. Okay. Because the heart is... Oh, okay, okay, I see. Ah. Ah, that makes sense. And the more you transform, the more it's going to take over. She's going to try stopping you, isn't she? And she's going to... Go on. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. You are the GOAT. You are the GOAT. You are the GOAT. Officially the best part of the character in this room. the teacher. The teacher. The teacher. The great teacher. The GOAT. Like you already knew. You already knew Ruler was gonna say something. Everyone knew that. We all knew that. I like Zeke. He's gonna be very. I like Zeke. I like characters like him. I just hate the interaction between him and thing. Him, Astolfo, fine. Him, anyone else, fine. Yeah. Jack Spintecaturo. Yep. Jack the Lolly. Okay. Doesn't she... Actually doing her job, eh? But doesn't she... I think she gave all of her away to Seek, if I remember correctly. But doesn't she have commands? She could just summon it like she did with Saber. Just summon the assassin, just summon Jack into that room right now. But like I said, I think she's given it all away already. What? 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 They've forgotten. Jack the Ripper. Is that... No one... Okay, he's never been caught. That is very, very interesting. That is a true assassin. True assassin. Okay. How did nobody hear the screams then from that one guy if they're in this building? Ha! Okay. Look at him in that suit. They all look so weird in like normal clothes. Yep. Good point. Maybe the master? Some of them were prepared by the master, some by the servant. Should have gotten the necromancer. Deceased. 2 already. Well, I don't feel like Assassin's gonna go for her. I was gonna say, like, what is going on? Well, he's being tortured. Why would you make him go through that? I can't. I would love to. I wouldn't. No. But All the servants, all the masters. The location. What do you know? The servants, masters, the skills, the NPs. You're someone of yours, right? Someone that you guys knew. How do you get... Alright. Ah, well. It's gonna be time to see whether she can kill somebody. Is anyone in the castle? Seek is in the castle. Seek should be in the castle, right? He is gone. He is gone. You've got... Ryder, you've got your friggin'... Well, you can't use Griffin in the middle of the day. Okay, Seek is there. I'm missing somebody. Saber. They weren't sleeping in the castle itself. Not everyone is there. She's dead. Wow. Wow, just like that. Omayo was Shindaru. I don't know why I just thought of that, but he has something with Omayo. He's got like a similar voice. Yeah. You can't go through that acid mist. Well... What now? What now? This is gonna lead to like Seek using his Seek transforming into Siegfried again, and her having to kill. I feel like that's gonna lead to both those things. Jack the Lolly is here. Run! That was a stupid thing to say, but come on! No. She could just break open that door. Seek. Yes! Say no. That's not what she's here for. She's got a knife, what do you think? And she hasn't got a thing as well. No weapons on her. There it is, but you can't. Seek or Chiron? Who first? Somebody's gonna be there, right? Okay. Oh, that flies to her. Oh no, she can. Okay, she can. No, okay. I was gonna say she can. You've got nothing to hold your breath with. Damn. Just destroyed like that. Yeah. Of course. Seek. And he caught her. Nice. Ah, that sword. What? No, you won't. No, you won't. Nice. I don't know where he caught her. Unless he transforms, he's got no chance. She is a servant. In miss as well. And she put up a pretty good fight against Saber too. You're gonna have to use it. You're gonna have to use it, fam. Cheer on. Ah. Yep. What now though? How are you gonna get away? How are you gonna get away though? Just what? Just like that. Just like that. You guys are just gonna let her get away. You're flying. You should be able to spot Assassin leaving. I know you can't remember who Assassin is, but you should be able to spot her leaving just like that. Shouldn't you have forgotten about him by now? Yeah. Alright. Alright, episode 16. Jack the Ripper. The Ripper has arrived. Jack, I thought she was just like a child almost, like just a stupid brat, you know, just going around killing for the fun of it. But no, she actually has both a reason as well as a plan, as well as she understands like everything surrounding her and whatnot. So you know, she she saw that she was outmatched and ran. I thought she was just a stupid brat. I thought she was just, you know, gonna be there and gonna be like, oh, you know what, 4 against 1, I can do this, I can do anything. But no, she's actually aware of her surroundings, aware of her limits, and which makes her, in my opinion, much more dangerous than like anyone else. Because everyone else is just too cocky, whereas she's actually you know, she's actually aware again of her limits and of her strengths and her weaknesses and whatnot. So I really like that, and I really like Jack so far. We've not really seen much of Jack, obviously, but I'm really liking what we've seen so far of her. It's called Jack the Ripper, but I'm pretty sure it's a her. No, this is not a Stalwart 2.0. I'm pretty sure that's a her. Anyway, let's read some of the comments. She still has seals. She can summon Jack or someone like Amakusa because it's a 2-way thing. Okay. I see. Mages are apparently bad with technology. That sounds like Harry Potter. That sounds like Harry Potter. That's the first thing I thought of, really. This was aired around Halloween time, so the Omnibus Mood was quite fitting. That's a month ago. That's a month ago. Shame that I wasn't caught up by then, but hey, that's a month ago. Who knew that the lolly is the one who decides to use her brains? Are you having something against lollies, eh? It sounds like you've got something against lollies. Alright. You should practice fading into mist. Like, I don't think that's... like, honestly, anyone else, I feel like it makes no sense. It's like one of those typical movie tropes where, like, somebody's behind you, they talk to you, and then you turn around, like, they're like, be careful. Like, you're just right behind you talking, like, that's... My hand is like the other person's face. They're like, be careful who you mess with. Then you're like, you turn around and they're just gone. It makes no sense. It's like one of those movie tropes where, like, she could just fade into the mist and just disappear, which makes no sense. I mean, the mist was there, right? The mist was there, which obviously conceals her, but the mist disappeared instantly. Like, it wasn't even like a minute. It was just the second she went into the mist disappeared. So, like, Chiron, Astrologer, who was in the air, they should all spot her because the mist disappeared. So, again, it makes no sense, but it's like one of those typical, cliche movie tropes that aren't really supposed to make sense. Yeah, episode 17. It's going to be the last episode we're going to do. Episode 17. Let's make sure we're at the beginning. I think there's one more comment. It makes no sense, but the mist is her own NP, so it makes sense, I guess. Meh. That's my answer to that. Meh. They just wanted to make it look cool. Her disappear, look cool, and that's what we got. That is what we got. Regardless, though, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, just the Kiss anime intro, 5 seconds, but then we're gonna get started. How you liking the show, lol? Hi, Minky, how you doing? I mentioned it earlier, but like, Fate Apocrypha, I like it. There's a lot of things that I don't like about it. For example, the ruler. Obviously, not to go into too much here because I don't think you've seen too much of it if you ask me how I'm liking it so far. But like the ruler and a certain character's interaction, not a big fan of that. I've stated that 100 times, so I don't think I'll need to really go into that more. But as a general, I actually like the show. I feel like the issue that many people have are pretty much 3 issues. And I'm going to come up with 3 different issues now because I mentioned 3. But like there are 3 issues I can think of, really. First of all, there are too many characters, which we've already seen being an issue. Again, I actually liked Avis Bron. I don't want to go into too much details, but I actually liked Avis Bron. But he didn't get enough development. He was there for like an episode, and that's it. But like there are a lot of characters, so it's very difficult to really get attached. Some characters obviously get the spotlight much more than other characters, which is usually a good thing. Like, that was the same, obviously, in Fate Zero and Fate Apocrypha. Fate Zero and Fate UW. That certain characters got much more spotlight than others. But in this one, it feels like you're essentially just seeing 2 characters. You're seeing 2 servants and 2 masters out of 14, and that's my issue. Like you have 14 characters. But yeah, only like 4 are getting high. Well, 14 characters plus 14 servants, I guess. Not anymore, but 14 characters plus 14 servants. That's 28 characters, and you're only getting a highlight at like 2. You're only getting 4 highlighted. 4 out of 28. That's 1 in 7. That's the ratio. So that's not really that good. But yeah, like I said, I'm liking it as a whole. Did I mention? I said 3 issues, right? I've only mentioned 2. I need to think of a third one right now. Like I said, first one is Ruler's interaction with somebody else. The second one is that there are too many characters, perhaps. And the third one is that it kind of feels like a spin-off. It kind of feels like a spin-off, honestly. It's a cool idea and everything. Execution-wise, it's still great. Execution of it, of the idea, of this being like a team Grail War. I really like the execution of it, although I guess it kind of feels odd when I don't like the main leader, but she's not really a leader. If I don't like the main character who's leading one group of the side, that automatically makes me dislike the side. That's just the way it is. Like, if I don't like the leader, I can't like the servants, essentially. If I don't like the master, I can't really like the servants. That kind of thing. It's just that kind of dynamic. And I've got an issue with, obviously, Ruler, Gian the Arc, and we're not really getting much. There's not really much spotlight thing. So there's not really much spotlight on Shiro. So it's like, yeah, they're not the main character, sure. Like they're not the main group that we're focusing on, but I like them more. But we're not getting any spotlight on them. They've got the strongest character in this show, which was mentioned to me, Lancer, the fire sun dude. Then they've got Shakespeare. They've got Achilles. I mean, I don't really know much about the Queen of Ashura, but they've got Achilles, and then they've got Shiro himself. They've got so many awesome people, but they're not getting the spotlight. Give me some spotlight. I like that group much more. Okay, let me just put it this way. Mordred. Now, those two, Mordred and her master, those two are my two, right? Those two are the two I'm rooting for. But I'm not rooting for that group. I'm just rooting for them too. I like the other group much more, and they're not getting the spotlight. I don't want them to get the spotlight. Anyway, I think I've rambled long enough. Let me just quickly read all the comments before I again start this episode. And like I said, this will be the last episode of today. This will be the 4th episode, I think. Yes, I feel the exact same way. Yes, too many characters, Minky said. And then Saiyan said, with so many characters in such a few episodes, some characters just get no development. Fate Zero was more manageable, and most of the characters were developed. Exactly. Like, even Bluebeard, who... I mean, the only one perhaps that really didn't get developed was Assassin. But Bluebeard, even this guy, that I don't think many people liked, even he got development, which just says it all, really. Not to mention that the Master seems to be quite powerless in this show. Not all. There's... Alright. Well, okay, most... Okay, that's the norm. There's one exception, really. That's it. Then Minky said, yeah, the show's pretty cool, but I don't know, something is different compared to the other Fate series, which makes me like it less compared to the other ones. Anyways, I'm doing great, dude. How about you? I'm awesome. Hungry, but I guess that comes with the territory. I'm always hungry, thirsty, or just tired. This time it's hungry.